And you're watching Disney Channel.
What's up, EA Play?
Greg Miller, poster child of soy, a man who rose to prominence on IGN, left to launch Kinda Funny, which wasn't really funny at all.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Over Greggy Show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
I'm pissed that you did the head thing, because I normally do the head thing.
What head thing?
I always
what
do
did
the
he
head
do?
thing.
I always do it too, but then I forgot. I was smiling because this is like a special episode. I don't
You
have the
forget
thing in front of me.
everything.
And then you do the thing, and then you always nail the table thing.
You never get the table.
I
thing.
never
You're
get
bad
that.
at it.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Now that's comedy.
Maybe I'm missing some sort of grandiose pun here. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Greg Miller is the next Larry David. Who knows? Then he left his friend and co-founder of Kinda Funny out to dry in a move that literally killed his channel for gamers. He pretty much pulled a Matt Jarbo. It's one thing to fail being blacklisted on YouTube, but to fail upwards is a whole other story. Yet somehow, despite being about as relevant to gamers as a colonoscopy, he's still hired for major news events. You might have remembered him being there for the E3 launch of Battlefront 2. No, wait, no. He was there for the E3 launch of,
Thank you for coming. I can't believe you're really here. The subreddit flipped out. I flipped out on Kinda Funny Games Daily. No Anthem at EA Play. What's happening?
Of course we're gonna come to EA Play.
What are those EA Star Wars video games, and they're outside. The douche chill levels were like off the charts. It was like over 9,000 if you want to use that meme. And they're taking questions. So boring. The people there looked like they weren't interested. And Greg Miller kept squeezing out smiles like hot turds of disingenuousness.
Star Wars game. Guys, welcome to EA Play.
Thank you. What a great welcome.
How are you feeling right now? No pressure. You're just about to announce maybe one of the biggest, if not the biggest, games of your lives.
I'm gonna let Stig answer this one.
You're supposed to answer this.
Douche chill.
Maybe E3's marketing has invested heavily in cringe. And if that's the case, Greg Miller's your man. Well, today I'm here to tell you that Greg Miller is the MLK of Twitter. How, you may ask, you bigot? I know this generation specializes in activism. You know, the activism of nothingness. I've made a tweet. I am taking a stand against whatever's problematic. That's where we are now. But this is just on a whole other level. Now, I made fun of it briefly on FNT when it popped on Twitter. And now people are picking up on it. So let's roll with it, baby. We got to put out stuff to please the algorithm that hates me anyway. There are no men in gaming's media anymore. Just women with beards. Can I even say that, Stu? Because the new, harassment policy is very vague. Adding pronouns to my Twitter bio. I hope you'll consider doing it too. Yes! I can feel the good vibrations. We're saving the world one pronoun at a time. I hope to God Russia never invades America, because they'll totally take this country. Pronouns are important. Kinda Funny Games Daily. YouTube Kinda Funny Games. Whatever. By adding your pronouns, it somehow helps trans people. I don't know how. I'll contact like Lilith Lovelet. And I'm going to go, Lilith, I added pronouns to my bio. Do you feel safer now? Do you think me adding pronouns to my bio will stop Google from removing mines from the App Store? I'm really trying to make the change. My God, Michael Jackson wrote "Make It" was Man in the Mirror. That was actually something that would want to make the world a better place. Take a look at yourself and make the change. That's something that's inspiring. In 2020, we have Greg Miller adding pronouns to his bio. That's like his Man in the Mirror. We are doomed. Stop.
And while we're here, there's something I've been meaning to do for a long time. So hold on. I want to do this. So I just added pronouns to my Twitter bio. And the reason there is that I had gotten an email from a Kinda Funny best friend a while back that said, "Dear Greg, one thing I love
Kinda Funny best friend." So I guess it's like a Patreon supporter or something. I just call my supporters like the shitlord army. CIA holes are what I call people who inform me about Twitter thoughts.
Kinda Funny is the support you all have for marginalized groups. Now, I'm not a writer, so I'll keep it short. Could you please consider putting your pronouns in your social media bio?
Hell no!
An article by James Tinkler explains why it's important way back.
Why cisgender individuals should put their pronouns in their bios. If you use social media, then you probably have a bio or 2 or 3 spread out across whatever different platforms you may use. Your bio usually contains general information about yourself among trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people. It also contains preferred pronouns. This could be one of the pronouns. Most people call me Gundam. They don't even use a gender. Who gives a f? If this is the biggest thing in your day, well, really, if this is the biggest problem you got in your day, I envy you. Oh, there's not enough pronouns, mommy. You know, that's like the thing that's getting to you. I envy your existence. God have mercy. There's some, like, America is great because there are actually people who live so well. Their biggest issue is this non-issue. Oh, you know, in another country, there's a kid that's working as child labor to afford food. And you're worried about a pronoun in a bio. God have mercy. America's great because
better than I could, so I'll leave it for you to read. When cisgender people share their pronouns, whether it be in an online bio or on a name tag or shared face-to-face during introductions, it helps normalize the act of sharing one's pronouns in all settings, not just LGBTQ plus ones. Everyone should be able to feel comfortable with their pronouns and have their pronouns respected by others.
This sounds so stupid. I'm sorry. It does. We shouldn't normalize walking up to someone and going, hello, I prefer they, them, and we because I don't have pronouns. It seems so stupid. If someone came to me in a business meeting and said that to me off the bat, I would go, okay, you're done. I'm going to work with someone who's more concerned about major issues instead of someone who's like, these are the things I prefer immediately. Like, no.
Last sentence stood out to me, and it pairs up really well with Elaine Gomez from Latinx Gaming. But
one of the few Latins I've ever known in my life to use Latinx. And you might go, Gundam, where do you get off saying that? Yeah, my father's Spanish. So, hola, mi amigos. Like, Jesus Christ. I've dated predominantly Spanish women, and not one of them have ever talked to me about Latinx. They have talked to me about how my pronunciation of Spanish isn't bad. I need to pursue learning more. And it's like, girl, I'm doing the best I can with Rosetta Stone. Anyway, that has nothing to do with it. Whatever. Latinx only seems to be interesting to people who are on Twitter. Everyone else I know that's Latin, which is a lot of people, nobody talks to me about Latinx. Nobody. I've had friends talk to me about getting green cards. At no point have they ever said, you know, in between trying to get, you know, my green card, I prefer Latinx Gundam. But then again, they got real problems. Now that I just thought about it, we'll move on. The chick he's talking to right now is so out of it. Like, she looks like she don't give a fuck. This is the look you get from a woman when she's so not interested in what's going on.
one of the things she said was this really interesting story. When they did change it, it used to be Latinos in gaming, I think, and then it became Latinx to not have a gender attached to it. When she changed it, somebody came in the Twitch chat and she was like, you know, it's you know, less than 1% that this applies to, that, but we're changing our name.
Okay, so you change your name for 1% of people in your Twitch chat. That's bad marketing. I'm going to alienate 99% of my audience to make 1% happy. And this is why comic books in America suck. All right? I hate to tell you, comic book writers, this is why manga's kicking your ass. What's that manga everybody loves right now? Monster Hunter X or some crap. I don't know what it is. But that one manga has outsold the entire American comic book industry. Take notes. You gotta be mental. I got a product. I want to sell it. I'm gonna alienate 99% of my audience so that I can make a few people happy. They probably won't buy it anyway, but they're gonna give me rave reviews on Twitter for being progressive. Genius.
For it. And somebody in her chat was like, you're going to tell me that for less than 1% of your audience, you're willing to change your entire name, your entire branding, and all this stuff. And she said, yes. Our whole thing is that we want to make sure people from all walks under this umbrella feel like they're invited here. Her saying that, teamed up with this email from a kind of funny best friend, teamed up with this paragraph in it, really resonated with me of like, oh, sure. And so right now, if there's one...
You could tell Greg Miller's never been in a fist fight. I'm going to be real with you. You could look at Greg Miller. You could tell this man has never fought in his life. And this is what happens. Males need to fight, I think. It's just in our blood. It's in our DNA. Every male in every species fights. Except humans in first world countries now. Most men just turn into this. Like, really? I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this because that's where we are now as a society. But this seems like such a non-issue. It really does. But then again, that's what we are.
There's one kind of funny best friend out there, and I know there's far more than one. But if there's one kind of funny best friend out there who sees 6 characters on my Twitter bio and feels like that moved the needle for them to make them not feel like an outcast, then there you go.
If you literally need someone on social media to put up their gender pronouns to make you feel special, then you probably have this problem. It's called Researcher Identifies a New Personality Construct That Describes the Tendency to See Oneself as a Victim by Beth Elwood. It's published on December 9th, 2020. A new personality construct has been defined that describes people who persistently see themselves as victims within interpersonal conflicts. The research was published in Personality and Individual Differences. For the hell of it, I decided to just cut the ending, reading this boring-ass article, because it is pretty boring, to basically read what you already know is going on in the world. And I decided to play Dark Souls on the PS5 instead. Holla at your boy. Guess who's sponsored by Raycon? The fantastic earbuds that are coming in and upsetting the industry because they come in at half the price of their competitors. Delicious, baby. They also have a 6-hour playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and more compact design for comfortable noise isolation fit. They're so nice, my ex-girlfriend tried to steal them, but she didn't steal a kiss. I use mine while exercising, airbrushing, and they fit perfectly inside of my motorcycle helmet. They come in a myriad of colors, sizes, and fits, so there's a Raycon set for you, my friend. Now, if you follow the link in my description, you will get 15% off of your Raycon purchase at buyraycon.com/itsagundam. And if you don't like them, you can return them in 45 days. Delicious.